Hello.
Hello.
Hola.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yes. Divine intervention is now a thing I can handle.
I did something a little crazy.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Damn. Yeah, I just get all those extensions with the Streamlabs. My overlays, I bought those and I just downloaded them as images and then I just kind of set them up. Yeah, I put widgets over the top of the pictures. It took a long time though, so that's yeah.
Floor exploration. Once we get to the new floor.
Oh, still stuck on the old floor.
Yeah, I'm still on the old map.
Here.
There we go. Oh, I need to
Right,
fix my health because I have different health now.
yeah, I'm at
Yeah, me
93.
too.
I'm at 107.
All right. Quietly make our way forward.
Nope, no. Yes, there we go. Allow me to redo my intro as, once again, OBS being a jackass with my microphone. Hello and welcome, everyone, to the Grim Keep. I am the Watch Commander, Texas Reaper. You have heard the party, but we head once more into the Undermountain as our party has reached level 10 and a new floor of the Undermountain.
Right.
That is something I really have to check every time. It's like, is my little microphone bar moving? Yes? Okay.
No, fix it.
Right? Is there any green on the bar? No? Okay. Deet, deet, deet. I don't even know why it does that. It's like, I have that set, and saved as this microphone. It shouldn't say it's disconnected.
Yeah, that is odd.
It might be due to the fact that this is the first stream I've had since I brought it in. That when I disconnected it for, just bringing in the tower.
Possibly. Not worth dwelling on.
Right. Anyway.
Alright. Stealthy?
Open.
That is a sleight of hand.
Let's be sneakies. I'm gonna guidance myself.
Is your sleight of hand bonus the same as your stealth bonus?
No, it is not. It is 4 less, so it'd be a 16 instead.
Very good.
So imagine you use sleight of hand instead, because you just like do a handstand and you still.
Yeah, I'm walking on my hands the whole way.
Seems very appropriate for a drunken master. Alright. 23 for me.
Very good.
I'm just gonna start walking.
Yeah, we're on the jump kick version now.
Are we?
Yes, because frickin' regular version had too much flashing light bullshit.
Yeah, the shadows like they're jaggy, but they smooth. They like move a bit smoother. Though I guess they'd be jaggy because of the dynamic lighting layer of line.
Yes. So as you approach there, let us give you the music.
Oh my god!
Like
As
that
we
was
are,
Hello, Mikox.
are in a dark swamp by Michael Gelfi Studios.
Muckleberry fuckers.
Hello, Mikokos the Owl. Welcome to the keep. Oh, Kokos.
Coco's. Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh, wait. No Coco. Okay. So, was it Mikox? Okay. Or was it my? Is it me or my? In terms of the first bit. It's a very cute emote, by the way.
Yes.
I thought, yeah, for a second now I thought, I was like, it sounds a bit lewd, but whatever. that's offensive, but is that how it's meant to be pronounced?
That is a lot of distance to see. Give me a second.
Okay.
Where's ruler?
Yeah, am I seeing a lot further than I should? Or is it the light? It might be the light source.
There is no light source here. Even Deadleaf and Grapes only go out to 40. From the looks of it, the squares in Jumpgate might have expanded. I'm not sure, because there seems to be two separate freaking grids on this.
Oh, I'm only seeing one.
Yeah. Because I'm seeing a second grid.
Now just check the vision of my token.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm previewing it. It's like, let me get a measuring tool, but the moment I grab the measuring tool, it pops me out of your vision. So yeah.
One sec.
Yeah. And if I measure out what I've seen, it's like literally 120 feet. It's like, the heck's going on? Settings, dynamic lighting, 2020. Okay. Settings, 60 feet. The aura is 10-foot circle, so that's fine. Oh, yeah. Let me double check the lighting sources, see if there's anything in this. Okay, yeah, there is one light source in here. But it wouldn't explain all the way down here. Down here.
Alright, sorry about that. I got what food?
Okay, yeah.
Has it been fixed?
It is a thing that I did not see. So, as you step into this cavern, you see a swamp filled with fireflies that flit about this cavern, giving it dim lighting. Hence why you can see.
Okay.
The cavern is a 30-foot high ceiling. And right here is a 20-foot drop precipice. So, fun fact, see the making of these tiles here?
Uh-huh.
All that is swampy ground, and unless you have a swimming speed, it is difficult terrain.
Okay. Even for me, because I can run on any surface.
It is mud and muck, so unless you start running, the first bit would still be difficult terrain to start your move, because once you stop, you would sink into it.
Okay.
So, you see the remnants of what would have been a wooden ramp down right here. But to the left of it is a rope ladder pythoned into the ledge.
Okay. You just
Another
head down?
I guess we found our another Python enthusiast.
Yeah. They're very useful.
Oh, for sure.
As we head down, I'm just gonna sort of keep an ear out for, you know.
Okay, so
Mm.
marching order of those who go down the ladder first, please.
Oh. Uh, I guess I'll go first.
Alright, then I need a Constitution saving throw as you start climbing down this ladder. It's like, what? There is something on this rope.
Oh boy. Okay.
19, you're fine. You get down the ladder. It's like, is it like just the muck from the swamp? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Something's fishy here.
Next
I'm
person.
just gonna keep an ear out for any, creatures in the swamp.
Alright.
Hey.
Alright, Lissa, you have advantage on this due to your racial stuff. 17. You're fine.
I don't like the marsh. It's going to be much higher on me than the others.
Yeah. I'd offer to carry you, but it might just put me down too.
I'm much heavier than
You are.
Yeah.
I'm small but compact, dense. All right, con save, right?
Yes.
Yes, boy.
Oh no,
12.
+8.
Just one under. As
Oh, lovely.
Deadleaf, you become poisoned for 1 minute. And while poisoned in this way, you are paralyzed. And you fall from the rope ladder
Oh
and
no!
smack into the ground below you, taking a
Oh.
d6 of bludgeoning damage. 2 points as you just fall into the marsh with a splat.
I imagine to them it looks like I might have slipped and just splat, but then I don't get back up.
Yeah, I'll help him up.
You
And
lift my stiff body because I am
Yeah.
paralyzed.
notice him paralyzed. Uh-oh. Don't have any more or lesser restorations.
Oh.
I'll just sort of try and prop him up. Doesn't look like he's getting more injured or anything. He's just
Nope.
paralyzed.
Yeah.
Well, hang on, Deadleaf. It's probably temporary. That is really, something funky about that rope.
Figure out how to. Gotta figure out how to spread out the things because now all I have are your names and it cuts off the AC and passive perceptions for me
Oh.
to see.
Oh,
Oh,
we need to adjust it.
Well, I need to figure out how to adjust it. Ba, 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 ba. Display names. And no. Small. Nope. Names only. Ugh. Yeah. I'll just have to remember passives and all that. Because I believe Deadleaf's at a 20 and Griff's at like 23 at this point.
22
Oh
passive
yeah,
perception.
they did get condensed, but yes, 20 passive perception.
So, while you're helping up Deadleaf, you see at the very corner of the light over here a mound just start scuttling
boy.
away.
That's ominous.
Human
Anyone else?
sized.
Went off that direction.
Yes.
Okay. I'll point it out to Lissa while we're waiting for Deadleaf to sort of come back to himself. Look like a humanoid-ish shape, but swampy.
It looked like a piece of the swamp had just started moving.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Swamp is moving, shifting.
Because you were 2 over what they rolled, it was kind of like someone wearing camouflage.
Okay. Something's down here. Someone.
Something's definitely down here.
Has a minute passed by yet?
Yes, we'll say a minute has passed. You are no longer poisoned or paralyzed, Deadleaf.
Yay.
So, keeping an eye on that spot where they were seen, with my pulling my short sword out, well, both of them.
Okay. Make our way slowly over that direction.
Alright, well, we best be careful. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is, but on the way down here, I don't know if it's these soul coins or what, but I feel like the connection between Mamaris and I is stronger.
Interesting. Well, that's good.
Yeah. I guess more to say that she's somehow getting stronger. We're still just very confused with the current feelings that are coming with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a strange sensation.
Oh, by the way, Tex, since I'm immune to poison, would that save even be necessary for me?
Ah, I forgot you had that. So yes, that save would not have been necessary.
Okay. Good to know.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
No, she seems to have been distracted and turns around Deadleaf and, like, she reaches a hand out and then, like, the ghostly hand kind of comes a little bit out of hers, and prestidigitation gets cast on Deadleaf to get swamp muck out of his hair and everything.
Oh, that's nice. Alright. Let's get moving.
Don't want that being in your eyes.
Appreciate it.
Do we want to head that way first or go through the smaller passages first?
I guess the smaller passages. Well, where was that? Hold on.
It was over here.
Yeah, we should probably go deal with that first.
Okay.
Should one of us try and say something to it? Like, at least try.
So, all of you notice yet another mound. It's like whoever's wearing this didn't do a good job putting it on right here. What's hiding beneath it is indiscernible, as I'm giving it that, but there's quite obviously a mound of someone under camouflage right there.
Oh, I see another one. Deadleaf, can you do your talkie thing again?
I don't. Maybe. Hold on. Let me think about it. Yeah, I've got tongues.
I mean, I can try and talk to it. I can't tell what it is. Otherwise, I would save you this.
Who wants to do the talk?
I don't know what you're hiding from, but we mean no harm.
I guess that's Lissa then.
Touches Lissa, casts tongues. If it's a beast or something, this is not going to work. But hey, who knows?
There is no response to your inquiry. And I am going to just do a quick 10. It is confident in its hiding ability as it can't see you. Sees you looking in its direction, but it's like, they don't notice me. They're probably talking to something behind me.
Hope it's not just a corpse under whatever that is.
Can you try and get closer?
Yeah, it'd be real unfortunate to spend to make such efforts to go unseen and perish anyway.
There's a hidden one right here.
This is just gonna wave a sword, like, hi.
Yeah, we can see you.
It quivers a bit, and I'm gonna reroll his stealth check. He is hidden just a tiny bit better. So he got one higher on his stealth.
Nice. We don't mean any harm. If you don't mean any harm to us, we're just looking around.
It does not respond, as it does not understand Griff.
Oh, okay.
We don't mean any harm, and we can see both of you. Rather not this get bloody, so just stand up and talk to us before we have to do anything to defend ourselves.
Make a persuasion or intimidation check.
Like she's not trying to be intimidating, but she does kind of have a ghost silhouette. Like
Add in the wording. 23.
23.
So, coming up out of the muck, you just see this creature. Where is it? A, like, humanoid frog.
Is it a boggle?
It is a medium humanoid, so...
No, I know. I wouldn't know that in character. I can't remember. I think that's the frog people name. I can't remember.
It's just like, would you need to check to identify a humanoid? Let me double check that.
I mean, if they're not seen typically, yeah.
Where's that pin note from Miles? History check. Do. Yeah, humanoids are history checks. In a 12. How common are these? Ah. So, very much, you don't remember much about them, but you do know that they are called bullywugs. They are amphibious toad humanoids that live in swampy area, rainforest, swamps, anywhere that has high humidity. And they are very much have a tribe mentality. Where there's one, there is usually a lot more. Let's see, what was there?
Well, hello there. And your friend? Like, points over to the other spot.
You mean the one that moved?
No, I
Yeah.
didn't even. Yeah,
Yeah, you
I
felt-
missed you saying it moved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Griff noticed it moving away. And you no longer
So,
see them out.
Are you having any trouble? We're kind of exploring this place and helping people out, seeing what we can find, and when we can help it not cause people who live there any trouble.
Yanti.
Yanti.
Mind control.
That does sound. That does sound pretty bad.
Rod makes thralls.
Alright, well, my
Those
friend.
not controlled. Locked up.
Where?
Deep the swamps.
Alright, my friend Deadleaf here cast a spell so I can speak your language. It's not going to last long, so could you tell your friends that we're here to help the Yuan Ti problem so they don't jump out of this? I'm Lissa, by the way. Who are you?
Vog.
Vog. Nice to meet you, Vog.
I would say make persuasion with advantage on him telling the others, hey, don't attack these people. Natural 20.
Nice.
Just
Hell yeah.
puts his spear, like, okay. And he starts just hopping through the swamp with no difficulty. As
So, they're being mind controlled by some Yuan Ti deep in the swamp, and those who aren't, like, under their spell are being imprisoned and probably worse. So, I told him that we'd help out and that he'd go tell his other Bullywog friends that, you know, we're here to help and not to ambush us or anything.
Alright. Saving the day once again.
I know Deadleaf saving the day here. I wouldn't about to say any of that without his spell. And your
mean,
eye
look-
spoiling them in the first place.
It's a team effort and all that, you know?
Alright,
Very
we
much
better get
so.
moving then, since the swamp makes it a little difficult to move,
Yeah.
even for me.
Freaking exhaust myself doing dash and rogue bonus action dash and I'm still moving 45 feet. Like
stepping in here, you see the side of a carved building. Looking up, you can't even see the ceiling of this cavern, as it is beyond your dark vision.
no wonder it took an hour to walk down here. Well,
Also,
put my sword.
Deadleaf. The swamp of this area is up to your chest, as it is 2 feet deep.
Motherfucking son of a bitch. It's getting in places in my armor that I really don't like. Practically
Well, yeah.
swimming in it.
I'll clean you off as soon as we get on solid land. I mean, wow, okay, yeah. Stuff's happening. We're,
Wanna try sticking around the walls, Deadleaf? Maybe a little shallower?
oh, I think that's more of them down there. Maybe that's their... Maybe they live down that way? I see the light.
So, carved. Let me see. Double check. Filled with statues. Okay. So, I think those are statues down there. Yeah. Okay. So these here are statues crumbling, but carved into winged serpents. Any who wish may make a religion check to identify them. 18. So these statues are of a Yuan-Ti deity. I am probably going to butcher it, so this is its name. Seth.
Sorry, my brain immediately in the distance of the swamp. You hear?
So those statues are of the god Seth. Not Seth, it's Seth.
Not to be confused with Seth, the chill dude.
Yeah. Oh.
Damn it.
So, as
So
you're...
this is the like crumbling wall, right?
Yes, that is a crumbling wall of a massive structure.
Is there any like way I could determine what kind of structure it was just from the size and the stonework?
Mm,
No, I'm not a dwarf, but
yeah. So,
I
as
didn't
you're
spend much.
all looking, you see Vogue just hopping along past.
Ask him which way the auntie are.
Kind of did. He just said deep in the swamp. Hey,
Oh.
hey, Bog.
Yeah.
Where are all your friends like staying, so we can come find you after we've dealt with you, Auntie?
Old Temple we guard. Points at this building.
Oh.
Hovel there.
Thank you.
And
And which
there.
way? To the Auntie? And we don't know which way is deep into the swamp.
South. Deep
thank you.
south.
Thank you, Bog.
I think because they've got 7 intelligence. I don't think they're good with directions all that much. So, a general, hey, that way, is all he's got. But he's like, north is Bullywog. And he continues hopping around as he is. Basically telling all his Bullywog friends, hey, new adventurers are gonna deal with the Yuan-Ti problem. Excuse me. Okay. Ah, there's a difference between giant frog and giant toad. Good to know, good to know.
Should we even attempt to stealth?
Not right now, I don't think.
Yeah. It's no use.
You see a collection of bullywogs and some giant toads in front of this. They still, as you start approaching like the very front of it, they point their spears at you like, hey, go around.
Oh, no, don't worry. Hey, I just had a thought. Do you have anything that would show we are your friends? Because the magic that lets me speak your language might not last long enough for me to tell your friends when we rescue them.
No bullywogs captured. Only adventurers.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Well, that's a good formation you've got there, so this way, right? Points.
Yes.
Alright, cool.
But staring at the front of this right here is a 10-foot tall winged serpent statue. It looks different from the or is it the same? Yeah, it's the same. Okay. It's just the name of this section was different, so I was like, wait. It might just be like the annex word bit. Anyway. Me being me.
So. Really guarding us. Seth, I guess maybe it's the only building around here for defense. I don't know, seeing that statue at the place they're defending, because I rolled a freaking natural 1, this is like, oh, it looks the same. Even, you said it is, but still, like, she couldn't tell the difference anyway. She kind of wants to insight check the crowd, make sure that, like, are they using it because it's just a good defensible position, or is this Yuan Ti deity?
I'd like
I
to do
know.
the same.
So
15.
So you want insight if somehow the statue is affecting them.
More like they want us to go fight the Yuan Ti, but they've got a Yuan Ti deity statue. Are we sure the other ones are the mind controlled, or are these the mind control? You know, it's like seems a bit backwards.
So general vibe.
Okay.
General vibe is this is a defensible location, which they can lay siege from.
Okay. Alright.
Hold on, I've
Continue
got to double
onwards.
check that.
Yeah.
Give me a sec. Let me double check that because it's like what? Some of the wording on this. One of these guys mind controlled.
Mecox, it definitely are mind controls. Yeah, we're definitely mind controls. Well, the characters are. They're mind controlled by us.
Doesn't say, but one of the freaking wordings on one of the on basically the leader of that area makes me think they are. It doesn't say they are.
I mean, all it really takes is for the leader to be the one to control, and we can't see the leader, so we just get the vibe from everyone else.
Yeah, okay, so they're throwing... Okay, yeah. Just need to double check shit. You're fine to continue.
Okay. sure you're giving the right
Ah.
info. So,
We are playing 2014 5th edition.
Look at you! What you doing?
3.5 has some rule differences.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've never played 3.5, so I would not know too much about differences in between them. Catelyn, we're doing fine. But I'll be looking at chat every now and again, but focusing on the story for the players is a bit of a priority. But, so you advance within the swamp.
we do.
To the swamps.
To the swamp, to the swamp. Oh, yeah, I guess for Mecox, I'm playing Lissa, a reborn phantom rogue who has the necklace of her deceased cleric girlfriend, and because of being a phantom rogue and the kind of thing she's like walking between life and death, her ghost girlfriend is actually like a ghost with her that like she can still see and chat to, and like what and like other people can kind of see her in moments, but not like all the time. Oh, god damn it.
And I play Griff. I'm a drunken master monk. And I have a little pseudo dragon named Bartimaeus, or Barty. And I am a changeling. And yeah, I just out here. He's a harper, so he likes doing good deeds to down on their luck people.
And I am playing Deadleaf, who is a Kenderfolk, which is to say a gnome who'd been changed by chaos magic, though long ago in his lineage. He is a trickster domain cleric, and he's all about good fortune and doing the right thing. He worships the goddess of fortune, though more he just refers to her as Lady Luck.
But let's. Alright. Zoomed in a little so you could see their character tokens. But let's zoom back out.
Alright. Just fuck off.
Yes, it's like they tried fucking getting me like 2-3 streams ago. It's just like I already told them no. I have someone I
Yep.
like. You see another crumbling temple in front of you. Now that you are out of that cavern into this one, the water level lower, so you're not chest deep in it, Deadleaf.
Great. I'm just swimming at this point.
This one's like up to your knees.
I think at this point, then I'm probably gonna stealth.
Yeah, same.
Sneaks, 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 sneaks.
Alright.
Bum 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 bum. Bum. Ba-da-ba-na-na-na-na-na-na.
This one is also carved with the winged snake of the other temple.
I guess they're all the sword. I keep slipping out of the woods. Blech. Dun, 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 dun.
Sorry, which way did you go, Alyssa?
I went south.
Okay.
You see a green statue. Here within this chamber. It is a winged snake bearing its fangs. And slithering all around the base are a bunch of snakes. And you see a spectral figure just walking.
I want to vibe check the spirit. Are they do they seem to be on high alert, or are they just kind of here? You know, are they vengeful
Yes.
spirit or just kind of lost spirit? You know what I mean?
Sorry, I had to look up like a picture. What was the question again?
Do they
Like,
seem
are they?
aggressive?
Yeah, are they just wandering like they're lost, or they look like they're like on patrol? You know, do they look like a hostile spirit, or they just kind of like here?
You can't tell too much from facial expressions as they are wearing like a mask.
Ooh.
It is pure white, but body language says that they are frustrated. And as the figure starts walking like towards your direction, if you like hide, it seems like they come to an invisible wall right here, like they can't step out of this building. And then they just turn around and keep walking.
Did you describe what the statue looks like?
It is of the same winged serpent you saw
Okay.
at the other temple, but it is pure green, and there are snakes just slithering around the base of it.
Okay. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Why'd it have to be snakes?
It's fine. I'll go in front. Anyway, we can help you with your predicament there, spirit.
It turns and it walks towards you. You speak. It says in common.
And we do. You seem like you're trapped here.
Yes. Getting a good look at her now in the light. She is a average height, I guess, wearing a soiled black gown and a featureless white mask. Well, I am bound here. Cursed by those darn Nagas. The Sethian scourges.
August.
Yes. Ah, but where are my manners? I am Yosto, cleric of the mask. Let me write down her name. Ba-ba-do. I have been trapped in this temple by the spirit Nagas.
Oh. The statue?
No. That is a statue of Sethian, the Yanti god. The Sethian scourges, or the spirit Nagas, abhor and go against him. And Deadleaf, even
Yes.
around the corner, you pick up some reverence in her voice when she speaks of the Yanti deity.
Some reverence in her tone?
Yes.
Is that what you said?
Reverence, yes. Like, she worships this god, but she said she was a cleric of the mask.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear us?
Yes, can you hear me? Test, test, 1, 2.
Hello.
We are experiencing some technical difficulties, it seems. Give me a moment.
Oh. Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you
Okay.
hear me?
I
Yeah,
can
we
hear
can
you
hear you.
now. It just dropped out of nowhere where I could not hear you guys.
Ooh.
Oh, strange.
Okay. So, yes, reverence in her voice. But she is hiding it, but you're insightful.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to call her on that just yet.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever heard of the mask, did you? What are they about?
Ooh, that is a question. I'm gonna have to look that up. Do, 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 do.
There's even above table. I never heard of that. What is that?
It just mentions that's what she claims to be. Aha.
Say cleric. So can I try a religion roll?
Yes.
Ah, yes, the mask. Yes. Yes.
Anybody else may make a religion roll, as I have looked it up. Seven.
Roll it.
We're not a religious group.
What do you mean?
20. Deadleaf, you know the mask as the Lord of Shadows. He is
Makes
the
sense.
deity of thieves. His two titles are the Master of all Thieves and Lord of Shadows. He's a lesser deity, but all those who assassins, beggars, criminals, those who would live in the shadows worship him, and he is their god.
Yeah. Tugs on sleeves to whisper in ears. Yeah. So, kind of a lesser god, but one of those evil ones that like assassins and thieves and stuff worship.
I mean, some of us have our reasons of being thieves, but I get you.
Have you fought your way through the bullywogs to the north?
Sorry? What?
Have you fought your way through the bullywogs to the north?
We didn't fight them, but we are looking to maybe fight the auntie if they make us.
The bullywogs have misinformed you, it would seem.
I'm gonna insight check that.
Go right ahead.
Damn.
I will do the same. Inside.
23.
Almost a 30. Almost.
She speaks true. The Yanti are long since dead, but the spirit Nagas resemble, well, to the unknown they might resemble Yanti. Half-blooded Yanti, at any rate.
So are the spirit nagas mind controlling bullywogs?
I do not know, as I have not been able to leave this temple, but the spirit Nagas control an item known as the Rod of Rulership. It lets them control a group of people. Normally it only lasts for half a day, but due to the powers between the two of them, they can make it last a full day. Those who are not controlled by it, they lock up. But some of them, ones that are not controlled, just continue to pretend to be controlled.
Okay. Well, good to know.
But
Well,
I can
guess
give
if
you
they're
a...
all dead, then then the statue there is probably not too happy. The Wanti deity not having any of its people around.
Yes. But should you promise to free me, I can give you knowledge of this floor.
I think you just did, but...
I meant like a map. And she
Ah.
pulls. I did keep one when I was alive. Destroy the spirit Nagas, and I shall be free.
Free to move on, or
Free to
do you
move
have
on.
other plans? Alright, well, I don't see any harm in that, right?
She still seem like she's being truthful.
She is indeed.
Okay.
So, do you agree to free her?
I mean, we're gonna handle the spirit Nagas anyway.
Alright.
Yeah, and I'm not much one for leaving someone trapped unless, they earned it.
Yeah.
Well... Uh-oh.
Who turned out the lights?
I'm trying
Who turned
to.
out
Here
the
we
lights?
go. Because of what you do, reveal full page, I am trying to somehow. Alright, maybe if I do this. Can you see the entirety of the map now?
No, but we can try and refresh.
I
I'll try and
mean,
refresh.
I guess you can just point out...
Well, she basically
Just
gives you a map,
point-
so I'm supposed to
Yeah.
I'm trying to reveal.
Yeah, I guess you can just tell us interesting things on the map, and also just, use an arrow to show us which way we're meant to be going.
Okay. Yeah, the
'Cause
frickin'.
with dynamic lighting, like, we'd have to physically swish our tokens through there.
Well, there's a hide or reveal tool, and it's just like this.
I think,
And
I
it's
think
not really
the old
working.
school Fog of War, not dynamic.
Maybe, I don't know. But yeah. The whole turning out the lights was me accidentally hiding the entire map from you guys. Like, nope, reveal whole area, nope. Undo that. So, while I do not know much of the factions these days, to the northeast, and there is a ruin. Should you pass away on this floor, a specter of your ghost shall walk around the black statue there. Even if you are raised later, that apparition will stay.
Okay, good to know.
Points this way. The Nagas mostly make their way down that direction.
All right.
Points in that direction. There's a cavern with one of the Mad Mage's gates in that direction.
All
And
right.
another thing of note, in the far northeast corner is the deepest part of the swamp, 30 feet deep, where the leader of the Bullywogs makes their home.
Griff is frantically making a copy of the map as they're showing. Because he's the map maker.
Yes. Oh, but do be careful of that cavern straight to the east.
Mm-hmm.
You will see it glowing in emerald green. That is due to the magic gem lying in the middle. It makes the waters of that cavern poisonous. But should you lift the gem up from the waters, the magic will be lost. And the water is
Okay.
no longer poisonous.
I think I can maybe handle that. My inner energy allows me to purify poisons completely.
And that is good. But do note the areas of the Spirit Naga Swamp are an ancient battleground. One Spirit Naga lies dead, but 2 remain.
Okay.
Wow. We'll be careful.
She gives you a clerically bow. Hands in her sleeves as she bows.
Thanks for the help. Hopefully we'll see you released soon.
I am sorry I could not give you numbers on its forces.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah.
You gave us what you could with your current position, and that's plenty. All right. I need to top up my hydration. I'll be like 1 minute.
All right.
Okay.
Speaking of hydration, let me take a sip. Nothing like cold water.
Yeah, water's nice.
Okay. There we go. That's a bit better. Okay, thank you. I'm sure you'll realize when we are successful.
I shall know. Yes.
All right. So we need to go east and south a little bit.
Yes.
Let me see. How high up is the app? So, rising gently out of the water to the south is some dry land. Not too high, but yeah. And Deadleaf, as you step into this swampy cavern, you're up to your neck in water, as this is 3 feet deep.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm swimming. Probably
Would-
like at this point, that's just what it is. Swimming
Would
without
making him
associated
like a
path
small
movement.
boat be helpful, or?
Don't make this any more undignified than it already is.
Alright.
If you tried to make him a boat, he would just glare at you and just swim past it. Treat me like a fucking toddler.
I'm keeping an eye out for the green glow that she described.
She mentioned it was to the east of that, and you went
Yeah.
south.
Okay.
So you completely bypassed that cavern.
Okay. We'll get that on a different time. Oh, stealth. Right, stealth.
Yeah, I figured we'd need to do it again after the
Griff is not paying attention.
Conversation.
yeah.
20 for me.
Which way did we want to go?
That looks like there's some land here if you wanted to get out in the swamp for a bit.
Might be good. Is this like a cliff or anything, or is it just like we could?
Like the other part, this raises gently, so it's easy to just climb up out and out.
Okay. Well, they said deepest part of the swamp. I think this is getting out of the swamp, so.
I suppose.
I think we go.
Looks like
we
these
just-
paths still going the right way. I don't know.
I think we missed it.
Oh, wait, hold on. You know, it might not be for long, considering we'll probably have to get back in the swamp. I can clean you off if you want. Well, Amaris can, somehow. Still not fully understanding that, but yeah. Or did you want to, like, kind of put up and do it down here?
I'll deal with it.
Alrighty.
You step through this cavern, and you notice as there is a haze within it. So,
Oh, well, I already walked through, so
Yeah.
if something happens, it's my bad.
no, nothing happens. It's just the whole area is lightly obscured. So as you step through, your friends lose sight of you as you step through, and you can barely make out each other.
Okay.
Okay, I think we should head up this way, I think. Oh, wait, what's that? Oh. Yeah, I know what that is. I can't see it fully, but I think... Because I think we encountered them before, right?
You have. At the very beginning of your journey, when you first created your party.
Yeah, I think I see a troll.
Would she still have tongues on? Last an hour.
It is difficult terrain. I'd say
So
you're
probably-
reaching like the tail end of it.
Want to try talking to it?
We could. Tazdingo, yes. uh, hey, sorry for heading past your home or whatever, but we're just heading to the Spirit Nagas, so don't mean no harm.
They roar.
They just swear at me and troll. Like,
No. They yell intruders.
okay, guys.
So let's get that initiative going as
Let's go initiative. The thing I'm not great at.
Alright.
A 6 and a 9.
Nice.
I need to grab a bunch of things. Shit's happening. Okay, those things.
We're gonna find out it's like a mind controlled troll. A mind controlled.
So. Let's get these trolls on the initiative order. That guy. That guy. Ooh, wow. They both got 17s. Not bad, not bad. Alright. You. You. What are you? Alright, I need your sheet. Yes, things are happening. There's that. And I also need those. What do they actually look like? Oh wow, that is. Interesting. And that. Very good. Alright, so let us. Descending. So, Lissa, as this troll yells out, intruders in giant, what do you do?
They yelled intruder. I'm gonna pull out my crystal sword. And I'm gonna just move in such a way that I can let the others come out and see what's going on. And Liz is about to like head towards it, but then she stops. Yeah, no, I guess that makes sense. Thanks. I'm gonna hold action for something to come in melee range that is hostile.
Alright. Okay. Troll. Wow. Nope, that's not it. Okay. Speed is 30, but this is difficult terrain, so they only know 15. And then dash to there. Second, and then boom, 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 boom. I think that was 30 unless it bunged up. Yeah, he has 5 more feet. Boom. Do 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 do. How much is that? 25. All right. So much shit is happening. Which one are you? Okay, Deadleaf. It's your turn.
Alrighty. Well, I don't see much of anything, so. Oh, 20. I see those things. Those look like trolls?
Yes.
Well, what I know about trolls is fire is great. Uh-oh. Other trucker. An unprepared flame strike for Scry. Well, there's the brakes. Bonus action. I'm going to cast a second level spiritual weapon at the one in front.
That hits.
13 force damage. Then I'm going to say, Lisa, do you need me to get up there?
Yeah.
Bonus action. I will action dash and get there. That's everything I've got.
All right. Griff, it's your turn.
Alright, so I got the walking speed.
I would say get up to that point first, because
Yeah.
the direction you're going is in swamp, so that would affect your movement speed.
Okay. So that's 15 feet to get there. And then oh yeah, I could hit the first one easy. Okay.
So, starting movement on it, you have no difficult terrain because you're running across it. But the moment you stop, you start to sink. So your first 5 feet would count as 10, and then you're running on it. And no difficult terrain.
Okay. Cool. I didn't need to go very far anyway. All right. I will stab.
Hits. Alright. Hits.
Stunning strike.
13.
So if it fails, it is stunned.
Where's that symbol? There it is.
And then flurry of blows.
Hits.
Oh, I gotta roll for damage type.
Ah. So it's not bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Roll that
I
d8.
feel like they'd be pretty resistant. Alright. 5, so it's lightning damage.
Alright, 5 lightning damage.
And then one more attack.
Hits.
And another d10, I think. That's 10. So that's thunder damage. And
First lightning, then thunder. Pow pow, you are
Yeah.
the storm.
I bring the
Bring the
lightning
star.
and the thunder. Okay, that's my turn.
Alright. This thing now. Alright. Lissa, you're up.
Alright, I trust you can do this, so here goes. I'm gonna take the crystal sword and I'm gonna stab him.
Do the stab.
Stunned, right?
Yes.
Excellent. Ooh.
Unfortunately, that misses. Because its thick hide just... You can't push past it.
Goes stab. Alright, we'll get him next time, don't worry about it. Yeah, that's gonna be it.
Alright. So that was your action.
Yeah. No one's injured, right?
Nope.
Yeah, so it is good. I'm good here.
So no bonus. Okay. Do. This guy. Pop, 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 pop. Alright, this troll regenerates 10 HP as he was not inflicted with fire or acid, but he is stunned. And this troll steps here, as they are not intelligent enough to do flanking maneuvers. And it is going to multi-attack, bite and 2 claws at you, Griff. First, the bite. Natural 1.
Well, that's a no.
23 for 8 slashing damage. And a 12, which is also a miss. So, out of its multi-attack, you only take 8 slashing damage. Alright. And that is the troll's turn. This guy runs.
Sorry, that was 8 slashing damage to me? Or...
Yes. 8
Okay.
slashing damage to you. Deadleaf, it is your turn.
Alrighty. Time for Deadleaf. Well, First, I'm going to start with bonking this one, since he's,
Mm-hmm.
stunned. So, advantage with the spiritual weapon.
Ah.
Yeah, I think that definitely hits.
Yeah. So Roll20 has a feature if you're subscribed called dynamic lighting. It auto changes what they see. And I can even add little bits of light and they'd be able to see the light. I can change their like dark vision. It's kind of cool.
Right. So this one gets bonked for 10 force damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's do some Sacred Flame. Oh, almost max.
So is
I
it
think because he's paralyzed, he doesn't get to make the save.
Exactly. Alright. It is bloodied. Massively. Any movement?
That's it.
Alright.
Nah, I'm not going into that swamp that's up to my freaking chest.
Griff.
Okay. I will continue attacking this guy.
Alright. Twenty hits. Hits. And it falls dead.
Alright. And then Gloria Bows.
Alright.
And
Hits.
Stunning Strike.
Are you doing bludgeoning or
Ooh, yes. I will roll.
23, so it passes.
And, for psychic damage.
Ooh, it clutches its head in pain.
Okay. Once more.
Hits.
And then it's for radiant damage. And I will attempt to Stunning Strike one more time.
Alright. 21.
Okay. Then it's my turn.
Hardy people. Dun, 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 dun.
Alright.
What does Lissa do?
This is gonna step on the troll. That's a morbid little platform right now. Alright, you got this. Come on. Well, I know I gotta stab it first, but yeah, okay. Fuck. You see her arm like kind of jerking around as if it's not in sync with the rest of her. Like, alright, okay. It's alright. No, it's okay. Sorry, this probably looks really strange, but...
is that all from Lissa?
Yeah, he's not taking too much of a beating.
Alright. Alright. And I need a dexterity saving throw from you, Lissa, as the troll underneath your feet begins to rise once again as its
Oh shit!
wounds regenerate.
We forgot.
28. You
I didn't forget. I just don't have fire right now.
So you're able to land on your feet in this square here and not be prone as it stands up. And it is not stunned.
Ride it like a colossus.
All right, I need to roll 3.
Yeah. Well, it gets up, you've hit it, but it's also got someone on it. So it can't bite at Lissa, so it will bite at you, but it will try and claw Lissa off it. So, bite to Griff.
Okay.
22 to hit for 8
Yeah,
piercing. And 2 claws to Lissa. 26 to hit for 8 slashing.
Uncanny dodge.
Alright. And second claw. Miss with a 14.
I like hop off the shoulder, do a little backflip, and land back on his shoulder.
Alright. Now this troll, having just been frickin' hit with a migraine and flashing lights, just goes full ham on you, Griff. With a bite. 23 for 5. A miss with a 9. And a miss with a 12.
Nice. I will redirect one of those misses into his buddy.
Alright. I imagine the first one.
Yeah.
So, you redirect his claw strike right into the other troll's chest, and it once again falls. Dead. Splat. Because you rolled so high on your previous dex save, you're still riding on top of it.
We gotta strike it with fire. Light a torch.
Do this guy now. Excuse me? No. Hello? What is with you and your positioning? Hey. Hey. Get in the square. Thank you. I had to frickin' use the Alt key to get him where he's supposed to be. But anyway. This guy. As... Dun dun dun. Coming around the corner. You see a snake with the face of a man come around the corner. So that's 10 feet, and it's going to bop 15. And it's partially in the swamps. That's 25. Oop. 35. And it is going to... What's it? Yeah. It's going to... Let me double check the range on this thing. 20 foot. Yeah. So it is 20 foot within a point. It is going to fifth level sleep. Oh wow, it rolled shit on the D8s. Or yeah. So 30 wow. Sleep is not good at high levels, but that's what it did. So, since none of you are at 37 hit points or below, none of you are affected by it. Okay, dead leaf.
So the snake just cast sleep on us, huh?
Snake with the face of a man. Let's see.
Well, I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon over to this troll.
This is what you see.
Yeah. Figured. Bonkening on troll. Deal with him.
Alright. See that bonkening. Hits.
There. 11 damage.
He lost a nice number.
And then onto the same troll.
Not very dexterous.
No, I would imagine not. But he takes 15 radiant damage. Get fudged, nerd. Move over to here, and I'll end my turn.
Alright. Griff.
Okay. I'm going to stab this guy.
Alright. Hits. Hits. The bloody boy.
Okay. And then I'm going to punch this corpse just to see if I can activate my fire.
Alright. So, you punch the corpse.
Yeah. You want me to just roll the d10s to side damage?
Yeah, I imagine hitting the corpse is not hard as it's an object, so...
Okay. Neither of those was fire, so good. Oh, and I would have only done it once. I'm not doing. Okay. So that's my turn.
Alright. Do. As another of these snakes slithers into place. What does this one do? You know what? Yeah. So, seeing Griff in the water, it starts casting a spell, and thunderous clouds appear above you
Oh my.
as it's going to drop a lightning bolt on you.
Lovely.
So, I need a dex save. Or no, this is not. This is a different thing. This is lightning bolt. So,
Lightning bolt is a line, isn't it?
yes. So, from it. Ooh, wow.
Yeah, it would get all three of us.
I need all three of you to make a dex save for me, please. As it does 96 damage. So, no
Holy
damage to
shit.
Griff. He's upcasting it to 4th level.
Holy
shit.
what?
So, Griff, you dodge this no problem. Deadleaf, what is the DC on this? 14. So, Lissa and Griff, you completely dodge this. So, let's see how much lightning damage are. 9d6. Let's go. 38 points of lightning damage. And is the troll in that line? Oh yeah.
Well, yeah. No, I thought it would be the dead one.
Yeah, dead one. But so that is 38 points of lightning damage to Deadleaf, and unfortunately, lightning does not stop the troll's regeneration.
Nope.
But Griff, Lissa, you dodge this bolt with ease, and it is your turn, Lissa. So I'm going to actually, where is it? Spirit Naga. Oh, I can't make a second, pull up a second sheet for Spirit Naga so I can keep track of their dang spell slots.
Can I pull out a torch, light it, and then just use it as an improvised weapon attack against the trolls on the floor?
Yeah. So pulling out and lighting a torch is an item interaction.
And then I guess I'll just use my unarmed strike modifier, because it's like not proficient, so
Yeah.
I guess it should be the flat +4. Wait, why would it be +4? Would it be +5?
Might be +4 because it uses strength. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's just flat my my proficiency bonus.
Alright, you hit the troll with the torch, singeing it, and you see the wounds which were starting to knit together stop.
And the torch immediately explodes
Huh?
with thunderous energy.
Was it maybe not a torch, but actually a firework?
Jeez.
Amaris has been trying to help Lissa by using her cantrip Booming Blade this entire time and finally got
Oh.
one on a wooden torch that would literally just like it doesn't explode, but the fucking torch immediately shatters after she smacks it with it.
So
Oh,
the
but-
other troll gets like thunder, the 13 thunder.
No, it's just like I used it mostly for flavor at this point because Amaris is getting so annoyed. Like she's trying.
Well,
But yes. All right, I don't think that one's coming back now. Oh, I'm not sure if anyone did anyone answer Mikok's.
yeah, I answered the question.
Yeah, sorry, I missed that.
Yeah,
Ah.
I fully explained the dynamic lighting, but they might have left because there's just one viewer.
Yeah, maybe. All right, there you go. You can do it. Just
Is that all from Nissa?
a little healing word on Griff. Griff's been getting hit a few times.
All right.
Oh, thanks, bud.
Amara starts picking the splinters out of Lissa's hand.
All right.
Yep, that's it. Mark that down.
All right.
Neat.
Now, the troll under your feet doesn't budge, as its regeneration has been stopped, and so now it is dead. But the other one's still moving, and it's still attacking Griff. It's gotten a taste for blood. 22 for 7 piercing. 25 for 12 slashing.
Oof, jeez.
And 14 misses. Yeah. And you hear running from the cavern that you guys came from. Are you outside your frickin'... What is going on with this token right now? It was in the lines perfectly, and now it's like halfway in, halfway out. Excuse me? I'm gonna copy, paste. There we go. You. We don't want to be in your lines. Get out of here. Thank you. So you, I'm going to add turn. There we go. Alright, it is this guy's turn. And what's he gonna do? do it? Do I do it? Yeah.
Go with the heart, man.
Looking at Ulissa, its eyes glow. And I need a wisdom save at advantage as it attempts to dominate person.
Wait, on who?
Lissa.
No!
Because you are hostile, you do have advantage.
Okay, sorry, which save?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay. Making sure. That's ability checks, not saves. I mean, yeah, let's have a look.
20. You are fine as the spirit of Amaris basically slaps the mental probe out of your head like, no, bitch, she mine.
Hey, there's enough voices in here as it is. Get out.
And that was its last 5th level slot. Deadleaf.
Right. This is a problem. It's difficult terrain, right? On the...
Swampy areas, yes.
So 5, 10, 15. If I get to here, that should work, right?
Where are you going?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm doing it from like this.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Well, time for funsies.
The blender.
The blender! Ouch, not the best damage. 2 2s and a 3, but an 8's in there, so.
Yes. Alright. Wisdom saves on both of them. So let's start with the one that just tried to dominate Lissa's mind. 17. Doesn't have... So it doesn't have magic resistance, so it's not the 21, but still, that is 7 points of blender damage. And the other guy fails and gets the full 15 points of blender damage.
And then bonkening on... Actually, I think I need to deal with these things first and foremost. I'm going to bonus action move my spiritual weapon and hit the Naga on the right with that.
Alright.
Not great.
It still hits.
Yay! Oh. I rolled a 2. Bonk! Time to be the anti-wizard tank!
Alright. With that, it is Griff's turn. And ooh, we will finish this round out as we are quite past our break time.
Oh.
So we'll finish this round out and then we'll take our 10-minute break.
Okie dokie.
So, Griff, what you doing? I forgot he should have gotten 10 more hit points on his turn. Yes, you there? Hello?
Oh, sorry.
What's Griff
Didn't
doing?
didn't get much sleep last night. All right. I will stab.
Alright. Stabby stab. That hits.
Natural 20.
Oh, yeah, let's see that. Boom.
And then, I'm gonna do flurry of blows. Listen, how hard is this one's bloody?
Yeah.
Okay. Deadly, if you need help.
I'm doing okay. I got this. They're a bunch of chumps.
As you see the frickin' flurry of coins surrounding Deadleaf.
Okay, he's fine. All right. Unarmed strike. Just a single one. So close to being another 20.
It does hit, though.
And then... yeah. And that's another thunder damage, I think. Ah! Ignore that last one. Sorry. Was not my intention. 9 is radiant damage.
I should have that list.
I do have the list. I just don't have it, like...
Yeah, I need to
as a...
bring it up myself so it's easier.
Okay.
Alright. If no... any movement from Griff, or...
No.
Alright. Then the Spirit Naga. And Deadleaf, after closing the distance, you see that this Spirit Naga, or this snake, has a rod wrapped in its tail.
Hmm.
What is the range on this thing? Alright. So it's starting its turn here. So let's see if how it does on its blender save. 15.
I should roll new damage, correct?
Uh,
Because the first damage would have been when it initially
Yeah.
appeared, because that's how we've done it before.
yes. So
I had used a 4th level for this.
let's see that blender. Ooh!
Some damage! 6, 7, 7, 8.
Oh, he got blended. It is immediately bloodied from the coins. Just. And not being happy. Let me just check what this does. So, does paralysis end concentration?
No, not to my knowledge.
Okay. Then it would... Alright, so it still has its 5th slot, so... But minus 1/4. So he's going to upcast this to 5th and make me a con save, Deadleaf. As necrotic energy just washes over you. I suppose I should turn off the whisper rolls. Quick con save.
From me?
Yes, from you.
Well, thankfully, I have Warcaster.
Not sure.
I think I'm fine.
So Warcaster affects a Constitution saving throw from a spell.
Oh, no. But that'd be a 25.
All right.
Sorry,
So
I was thinking you were talking about concentration and paralysis, so I
Yeah.
assumed this was a concentration check.
Yeah, he changed what he was doing. So 5th level blight. So that is a 44. You passed the save, so it's only 22 points of necrotic damage.
22 necrotic damage. Ow! Well, now it's a concentration check.
Yes.
DC 11. Fine.
Yes. You maintain the blender. And with that, it is the end of the round. Actually, it would try moving out of the frickin' blender of doom. So it's going to...
Well, it's gonna get hit with a spell. Hold on. Fuck this thing. I'm gonna cast Inflict Wounds at 4th level on it. Because I have Warcaster, so I can do a spell.
Alright. So it turns to slither out of your blender.
You want blight damage? I got blight damage for you, mother.
Barely hanging on, it is able to get out of the blender. But he is not
My Spirit
looking
Guardians
hot.
is difficult terrain, so...
And so is the swamp, so it was still... I'm not sure if that stacks.
It doesn't. I just didn't know if they were able to ignore the swampy, difficult terrain because they're snakes. So...
Only if they have swim speed, which these guys don't. But with that, that is the end of the round, and we will take our 10-minute break. And we are back from our belated break. With a troll dead, Deadleaf generating his blender of coins. What does
That blender
Lissa
nerd.
do?
It's again with a sword, alright? And go to stab the troll.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Hit.
Bam! Plus... Fifth level. Yes. 7 points of thunder damage.
Kablam. It falls to the ground.
Okay, alright, well done. Yeah, I think we just need to get the hang of this. This is really cool. Crap, there's something I technically could do, but I don't know, it seems like too much. Like, technically I've got an item interaction left and I could get the torch out, light it, and then just drop it. But then again, it would be like move on to his space, then drop it. But like mechanically, yes. Thematically, no. Yeah, no. I'll just head on over. Hold on, 15. Yes. That's half movement.
Mm-hmm. All right. Is that all from Lissa? All right. Do. Rushing around the corner.
Fucker.
A drow whips around, hand crossbow raised. But because it dashed to get there, it does not have the action to...
Attack action.
Yes. But with that, it is the troll's turn. And it does regain its 10 hit points. So it did not take any fire or acid damage. And so, standing up, it looks down at you, Griff. And biting claws. You know the drill.
Mm-hmm.
Miss with a 9. Hit with a 21 for 9 slashing.
Yeah.
And I think 17 misses.
It does.
Alright. And now this female Durger just wades in next to you. And it's going to strike at you. And you being perceptive, you see her eyes are basically vacant.
Okay.
16 misses. Alright. Dink. Let's change there to token. Can he see you? He doesn't have vision. Dink.
If he doesn't have vision, he can't see us.
Very funny.
I mean, that's literally what that means.
Yeah, I forgot I gave him vision, but yes, he can see Griff, so without needing to dash, he makes a single crossbow bolt at you, Griff. 12. Shot
Yeah,
goes wide. And the dude's still in the blender.
Roll high, roll high, roll.
That is an 18.
So he passes, because my DC is 17. Damage is... I used a fourth.
So only 8 damage.
2 2s, a 5, and a 7.
So he is going to 10 pull away. Deadleaf had already used his reaction, so. But Lissa has hers. That hits.
21.
Alright.
Because it's a different turn, therefore give me sneak attack.
Yeah, so 10, 20, 30, and it's gonna go another 5. And then it's gonna spin around and opening its mouth blast you with a ray of frost.
Blast who, me?
Yes.
Of course it is. Fucker.
So you get 11 points of cold damage,
Yeah.
and your speed is reduced by 10.
Yeah, that's the issue.
As it's trying to make it so that you can't get close enough for the frickin' blender of doom.
Well, I can only move 10 feet, so shrug.
Yep, your turn.
Alright. Oh, would you look at that? 10.
And because they're entering, does the blender activate, or?
Whenever they enter for the first time on a round.
Alright, let's see that blender damage.
I have seen people talk about how that's a little OP just because it's like, oh, I'm just going to back off and get back in. But, you know, the fact that it only triggers once per round. Hello.
Alright, let's see. Let's start with the majorly hurt one. That is a natural 1. So this guy, I don't know the meme. Excuse me for a moment. just like as this guy just, I think they outright vanish. Let me double check that. Oh, okay. So this Naga falls dead. Just pierced through. And I need to do something. How do I make a GM roll? It's /GR1D. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I'm just gonna boop, boop, and just, okay. And now this guy is gonna make his wisdom saving throw. That is an 8 and a failure. He is massively bloodied.
Okay, bonus action. My spiritual weapon is move over, and kabonk.
Roll that bonk.
Oh, nope.
Ah.
Well, that's a bonus action. Action, Sacred Flame. Double sixes, not bad.
And with a 6, that is a failure.
Yep, takes 12 radiant damage. Get fucked, nerd.
And this one also falls dead.
That's right. You don't fuck with Dead Leaf Knackle, you fucking idiots.
Okay.
That's my turn. I have literally nothing left in action economy.
Alright. Griff.
I'm gonna punch this guy.
Which guy?
The troll.
Alright. And the moment that the two Nagas fall, that hits. I think, let me double check that, as I think with them dead, the charm ends.
It should.
Yes. So the
I mean, if it's Charm Person, no, but if this is a racial ability, then yes.
it is part of the rod. I'd have to double check it. What is the name of that rod? But that hits, so roll damage. As well as damage type.
That's necrotic damage.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it, Griff.
Hits. Radiant. Okay, yeah, I need to look up that rod of rulership.
I'm not doing a key point. Trying to save it. Damn it. Acid damage.
Acid damage works.
Oh, yay.
Because it is either fire or acid. Ba, 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 ba.
It's my turn. I'll just turn to the Duragar and just be like, I don't want to fight you.
So, so it is the charmed condition.
Charmed, they consider the person as a friend
Yeah.
or an ally.
This one calls it as a trusted leader.
Trusted leader. Well, the issue is that we just killed that trusted leader.
Let me see if I can find something. That does not freaking tell me shit. Do not end immediately upon the user's death. Okay. Okay. So the effects do not end immediately after death, so they are still hostile to you until the charmed condition ends. But that was your turn unless you want to take some movement.
Nope.
Alright. So that guy is dead, so get off my initiative. Lissa, it is your turn.
Yeah. I can just about make it. Fuck.
That hits. Oof. That is 28 points of damage.
+5.
Yes. How do you want to do it? Lethal, non-lethal?
Ah. Because of I hadn't thought of that up to this point. I don't think Lissa would have either.
Fair enough.
I think she just sees Griff under attack, charges are right over, and just stabs him in the chest, and then Thunder just goes boom. You see his chest cavity like just move a little bit, and then just drops down dead.
Lissa, I think they're being controlled.
You say that as
Oh.
this female Durger just drops into the muck.
Ooh.
We were already kind of fighting them on previous floors, but
Yeah, sorry. And Amar's just like, grit teeth like,
Eek. Pulls a collar. Yeesh.
So with that, first thing I need to do is, where is she? Toot. You.
Healing word on Griff.
Oh, thanks.
What is the range on the hand crossbow? 30.
You trying to shoot me, motherfucker?
Well, this guy will move to here, and he will shoot at the person he saw kill his leaders.
Or not before I get to stab him for walking right past me.
Very true.
Happens when you get tunnel vision, motherfucker.
That hits.
Kaboom!
So that is 32 points of damage.
Oh wait, no, only the 8, because there's no reason I would have an advantage for that, so...
So 16.
No sneak attack, it's the 8. Oh, and yeah, 16 is the radiant, yeah.
So he gets to there and fires his hand crossbow at you, Deadleaf. 20 to hit. Which I think, with your now lowered AC, does hit.
Yep. Alright, 10 damage.
And a con save as the drow poison tries to hit you.
Okay, better than my last con save against poison.
Yes. So you're fine.
Now for the concentration check. I'm fine.
Alright, now this guy. Is gonna step here and he's gonna pull out his short sword and tangle with you, Lissa. And he's gonna make 2 short sword swings at you. First swing, miss. Second swing, hits for 9 points of piercing, and because you're resistant, 7 points of poison damage.
Alyssa.
Are people sleepy?
No, I fucking was staring off at the middle distance. Okay, I got hit. Do I need to save against that? Or...
No, it's coated in poison. The one for Deadleaf has a special effect if he fails by a certain amount. This is just pure poison damage.
Okay, so I take half the poison damage.
Yes, so 7 poison and 9 piercing.
Okay.
Alright, Deadleaf, it's your turn.
These motherfuckers are about to learn what it means to fuck with me! Well, first off, bonus action, my spiritual weapon's gonna move 20 feet. Unfortunately, I can't get it anywhere. Let's see here. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. They're now both in my aura. Fuck you both!
Alright, let's...
You did this.
The one that shot at you, 14.
No. Low damage. This is fine.
And the one that is dueling with Lissa. 18. So, the one that shot at you is bloodied. And this one takes 8 points as it succeeds the wisdom save. Alright. Griff's turn, and I still need to figure out how to give you that frickin' flying sword and all that.
I will move here and stab. I guess we're not holding back.
Hits. Hits.
Ooh. That's a miss.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's my turn.
Alright. Lissa.
Hmm. Hmm. So, controlled or not, we haven't exactly been friends with any of the drow down here. What are thoughts right now? And I'm gonna stab this drow in the leg.
Alright. Roll for stab. That hits.
I'm not doing booming blade because I don't want to blow their leg off. 11, 16, 22.
Alright, hold on.
Right? Wait, no. Hold
I'm
on,
gonna do
doing that wrong.
minus 11.
11, 24, 29.
I'm doing it in chunks. So. Lethal or non-lethal? As the radiant light burns through his veins. Oh wait. 6. Oh yeah. Whoopsie. I applied the crit damage for reasons. So that was at minus 17. So that's plus 21. Plus 13. Plus 6. Okay, so he still has some HP left. My bad. I applied the crit damage. Anything else from Lissa?
Griff, I have some more words for you.
Oh, thanks.
Is that your turn?
Oh, I'm done.
Alright. So,
Yeah,
sorry. So this drow drops his crossbow, pulls his short sword, and steps up to you, Deadleaf, as roll your damage as he's got to make his wisdom save. 15, that is a failure.
Yeah. Sorry. Ah. Not terrible.
It is still blender damage as he is bloodied, and he makes 2 swings with his short sword against you. Miss and hit for
18 damage.
5 piercing, 13 poison, if that matters.
No. Maintain concentration.
Alright. So this drow, having just gotten wrecked by Ulissa, is going to double swing at you again. Miss. And hit for 9 piercing and 4 poison.
uncanny dodge.
So that is a 4 and 2.
Mostly dodge it, take it on the shoulder.
Actually, let's see if he survives the, Yeah, he survived. Half of 19 is 9, so... He's barely hanging on. Alright, Deadleaf.
What? I don't like this guy in front of me. Inflict. No, they're freaking. Mace to the face. Oh, no, that's not happening. Rotate around this fool. Bonus action, my spiritual weapons are going to come over and bonk this guy in the head. That mace is much better.
Yes.
Wham! Get fucked, nerd. That's it for me.
Alright. Griff.
Alright. Stabby stab.
Yeah.
Hits. And he falls.
Oh. Then I will move around here. So that's 22 for the second guy.
Hits. And as you go to... Okay, yeah. 18, 19... Okay, yeah. It hits. And he goes down as well.
Oh,
You were just one over his frickin' parry. Well, even at that, I think, because 21 would still hit, so you were 2 over. Excuse me, what the heck? I did not change that, no. Back to the swamp. I hate when it does that. But with that, initiative is over. Combat is over.
alright. Did we get the rod thingy?
Walks over and picks it up.
You
I
pick.
got it!
You have to sort of pry it, as even in death, this snake has it in a death grip in its tail.
Hey, Alyssa, you want to chop this tail off for me?
Middle distance again.
I'll go over and help.
Alright. A bit of cutting a few tendons here or there. You're able to pry the rod loose. You may now add to your inventory a rod of rulership.
All right, we did it, guys. Maybe we can find some place to kind of just rest.
All for that.
Ugh. I mean, there was this room with the fog. I'm gonna check the drow and the Durgar for anything of note.
You find the usual drow equipment, but nothing else of note.
Okay.
What they might have had might have been handed over to the Nagas as they were charmed by their quote unquote leaders.
That's true. Okay, we might want to look for the Naga, like, nest in case they had any more, like, squirreled away treasure and stuff, but...
It's like a plan.
Yeah.
They come from that way, I think.
Probably.
Definitely. I think they were closer to you when they arrived. Did you see which way they came from?
Not really. They, I want to say from further in the swamps, but I couldn't point you exactly. I don't exactly have the best vision, you know. I can't see in the dark, so.
True. I mean, I guess we can just head over there and try.
You step into this cavern and you see an odd sight within it. From a crack in the wall pours clean water. And there is a stone basin that collects it. You can collect clean drinking water from this spot, as any excess spills onto the muddy ground.
Nice. Just sort of refill our water skins.
Which doesn't seem like a good idea in this sort of place.
Mm-hmm.
You see right here a 20-foot high cliff. And just at the edge of it, you see what looks like a couple of stone slabs. Like frickin' stone loungers.
Yeah. Maybe this is where they were resting.
Listen, looking, you see that this wall here keeps getting less and less severe to where around, like, up where you were, it is, like, at the water's edge, but it gets as a higher and higher ledge as it goes along till it reaches the
If we go
20 foot.
back up north, we can climb up, you see. Ugh.
Hate that fucking mud.
Yeah.
Griff, you step into this area, and it is filled with steam. Dripping from a crack in the ceiling is water, and there is a metal contraption underneath it that billows out the steam once it gets the enough in it. Think of it like a makeshift sauna. And here along the eastern wall is a chest made of wood.
Hey, Alyssa, I found a chest. You want to check her for traps? Alyssa?
Wait, sorry. Huh?
I found a chest. You want to check it for traps?
Of course, yeah. Sorry, I heard Tex say you entered this room, and then I didn't hear anything after that.
Oh.
Oh.
There's like this machine that water's dripping down into, kind of a sauna in this room.
Yeah. Center of the cavern is a metal contraption that water's dripping into and steam is billowing out of.
Keep the place moist.
Yeah. And then there's a chest over here.
Alright, investigate.
Yes.
Oh, weird. Like, you enter this room and...
Oof.
I thought Tex was like stopping to read or something, like... And then I hear, next thing I hear is Alyssa. I'm like, what? Huh?
So it is unlocked and not trapped. The arrogance of these Nagas that they would never be ousted.
Alright. Next.
Seems fine, if you want to flip it open.
I'll flip it open.
You open it up and you are greeted with just the glimmer of platinum and gold.
Woohoo!
As this chest contains 500 platinum pieces.
Holy shit!
Where is it? 330 gold pieces. A silver necklace in the form of entwined serpents. And listen, with your keen eye, you can tell that this could go for about 250 gold. and a scroll with mystic lettering on it.
Damn. That's over 50,000 gold right there.
Okay, I don't think that's fitting in the bag.
In the bag of holding?
I mean, yeah, it would, but we'd have to just tip the chest over.
Yeah. Chest wouldn't fit, but we could pour it out.
Yeah, hold on. Just get to the bag of holders, holds the top open.
I thought you had a handy
All right.
haversack.
Oh, is it a haversack?
I mean, the handy haversack is a bag. No, it's not a bag of holding, but
It's a little bit less room.
yeah.
Yeah, it is a handy haversack. Yeah.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah. I'll, Listen, I will work on pouring it in.
All right, I'll add these to our party funds just for clerical purposes. 330 gold pieces. And then a silver necklace worth 250 gold pieces.
As well as a scroll with magic writing on it.
I will identify that.
You open up and you don't even need the monocle, as it is in the divine language. This is a scroll of modify memory.
Ooh.
Tuck that away. That's a nice spell. I used that earlier to help us out with some demons.
Alright. Let's find a place to rest. I think this will be a little too sweaty and unless we turn that machine off. Which we could do.
Yeah. It's also pretty easily dependable. Yeah, I think we could stay here, like with the cliff and only the one path up here. Maybe with the machine off though, like, I know that's more on you two, like I don't really pay much mind.
I mean, I'm not smarty smart, but I could try. Is there a way to turn off this?
Make an investigation check. Three.
God.
I am so smart. SMRT.
Looking through it, it doesn't. You can't figure it out. It is beyond you.
Alright. Can I look at it?
Yes. Investigation. 17. This is a simple contraption with some coals. It's basically like a coal bucket, and as the water drips in, it creates steam. You can either pull the hot coals out, or whatever's heating it, I'm just saying coals, or make it so that the water doesn't fall into it. Because magic. You never know.
So is there a little like twisty thing to just turn the burner off, or?
It doesn't really say. It just says there is a contraption here. So you could basically make it so that put something on the top of it so the water doesn't fall in. Because no water, no steam.
Still hot though.
Oh, hold up. Here we go. It does actually mention the steamer container. It is 2 iron chambers stacked on top of each other. Magical fire burns in the bottom chamber, heating water that pours into the top chamber. Small holes in the sides of the top chamber allow the steam to vent the cave, keeping it warm and moist. So, the fire is magical. So there is no knob to turn it off. But you could just move the contraption out the cave.
Oh, is it movable? Okay. Yeah, we'll push it out.
All right.
It's like you're like, it's gotta be a button or something here. Lisa's because it goes,
Let's just sort
Yeah,
of
I know.
leans on it and
Yep.
push it out.
So you set it next to the stone slabs, and Deadleaf standing there looking at these slabs and looking over. As a gladiator, you realize that this area was like an arena pit to these Nagas. Just weapons in the muck, and these were like 2 thrones they would lounge on to watch the combat.
Oh, you keep cutting out text, so maybe
Yeah,
it's
you
just
keep
me.
cutting out text.
Oh,
Okay.
let me restart Discord real quick. Test, test, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yep, we're good.
Okay, so Deadleaf. Did you hear my whole explanation?
It was a gladiator pit for the Naga.
Yes.
And something about weapons, or
Yeah, there were serviceable melee weapons within the muck.
ooh,
So, fun fact. While the Nagas were alive, if you had been not reduced to 0 hit points by the thralls, you would have been knocked unconscious rather than killed, and then made to fight in that arena with your gear stripped of you.
ooh, that would have been rough for you. All right. So we went for rest.
Rest time.
What kind
doing
of rest
this.
are you doing?
I mean, Deadleaf used lots of spells, right? You want a long rest?
Let me concentrate for a second here.
Like I can't remember last time. It was on the last floor, didn't it? But I don't remember how soon after we long rested we came.
We long rested. I did the scrying and the sending for the homunculus. Fought with the fairy dragon,
Right, yeah.
and then came down to the next floor, essentially. And then it's been a bit.
So I'd say it's around noonish.
Okay. You want to try just short resting then? And then...
Yeah, I got some in the tank.
Okay. Okay. So short rest. let's get back to full. Or almost full.
Get some hit points rolled. 17. One more.
Alright. So, with this being the lair of the Nagas, none disturb you during your hour's rest. You are free to do as you wish. And we wish to end a bit early on this short rest.
It is typically a good place to stop. We still got quite a bit of time. So you were saying it?
Yeah, it is a good place to stop.
Yeah, I think, EPs and is a good stopping point. I think right here is good.
Right.
Okie dokie.
Never need to go for the full 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, upon this short rest complete, you gain your second wind and stand to traverse this floor once more.
Yay.
And we end as the curtain fate draws to a closed.
Alright. Yay, good
I
game,
will see
guys.
you all next week. I can't wait for more Pathfinder.
Oh yeah.
I've got to stop looking at races. Frickin'
Bye, guys.
bye.
Take care, Ned.
All right. But until next time, everyone, be safe, be vigilant, be well. Goodbye.